Welcome back to the Nerd Lair. It's been a hot minute since I made a video, about like 8 days or so, 8 or 9 days. But yesterday I got the opportunity to go watch the Thunderbolts in the Marcus Cinemas in Green Bay. Uh, it it really was not what I was expecting. When Thunderbolts got announced, I definitely was not excited for this movie. I was like, bunch of, in my opinion at the time, B, C tier characters. B as in Winter Soldier, the rest C tier. I kind of like Yelena, and outside of that, I was like, I'm not attached to any of these characters. I'll go watch it, but I'm not going to be like jacked about it. And I came away from this movie loving it. I loved the Thunderbolts, and it might be recency bias, but there was so much to like. There's a few flaws in there, but so much to like, and it's just like I've been seeing people be like, the MCU is back, the MCU is back, and I would agree. I think this movie gave me so much hope because not only was it a good film on its own, but it also utilized, Falcon and Winter Soldier, or utilized the Captain America Brave New World. It is pushing us forward towards other movies like, spoiler alert here, big spoiler alert, but it's pushing us towards the new Fantastic Four movie, and I couldn't be more happy with where the MCU is heading in a direction. I was pleasantly surprised at how much fun I had in this movie. Red Guardian is one of the funniest characters that the MCU has put out in the last few years. I found him funny. I know maybe not everyone does. I did. U.S. Agent is awesome. I think that they are doing a great job spinning him into a new direction without Steve Rogers in the picture. I really like Bucky Barnes in this movie, and I will be honest, I've never been a big Bucky fan or Winter Soldier fan. I just didn't care. He's fine, he's good. This movie I really enjoyed him in, but the star of the film is Yelena, and she's phenomenal. And I think this was this was her movie. The Thunderbolts is a Yelena story with the other people being side characters. And I think that's the intention. But she is so captivating as a character. She is so strong and yet so weak. And they have a really good way of melding those two things together in this movie. But the star besides her of this, for me, because I didn't know a thing about Thunderbolts, and I usually research here or there, I didn't know a thing. And again, big spoiler talk here, so shut the video off right now if you don't want to hear what I'm about to say. But they did a great job, in my opinion, with the Sentry's backstory. This was a great film to get him introduced. We don't need a ton from him. We didn't get a ton about him. We didn't get to watch too many sweet scenes with him, but boy did I love, and when he turns into the Void, I thought it was chilling, creepy. They go into these creepy rooms. And then this is kind of, where I get into the flaws a touch though, because I love the Sentry, I love the Void, they were cool. But the animation with Sentry, it was very Man of Steel-y, as far as and I like Man of Steel a lot, I'm not saying anything about that. But that jerky flight animation where it just doesn't look real at all. And I don't know how you fix that. I'm not a person who does film, but that animation throws me. I mean, I'm sitting in the theater that was kind of ugly to watch. That was the idea flowing through my head, and that's not a good thing for a multi-million-dollar movie, in my opinion. But again, it's a very small little nitpick on a movie I really enjoyed, but he's kind of flying around and grabbing people, and it was CGI, flashing in your face. So that was one thing. I really thought that the scenes when he kind of turns into the Void and he's dragging people in, I thought poofing out a little girl was chilling. And then they get to the rooms, and I never at one point was I chilled. And I think they should have taken a creepier approach to those scenes. I think that would have really set the tone of the Void. It just wasn't creepy to me. It was yeah, they're dealing with hard things. I never felt a feeling inside my stomach when I watch a horror film. I wish they would have maybe added some creepier elements to it. How to do that? Again, not a filmmaker, just someone who enjoys Marvel movies. So is it a big deal? No. Is it still a good movie? Yes. Is it a perfect movie? No. I'm not going to do my typical rank right now. I want to watch Thunderbolts again before I go back and do that. There's some things I want to look for overall, because like I wasn't paying attention to score. I loved the characters though. Oh, they were so good. And Ghost, I mean, she goes from a villain that I didn't care about at all in Ant-Man uh, and the Wasp to somebody that I'm like, she's got potential. But the stars to me, Yelena, the Sentry, Walker, they were great. They were really fun to watch, and I would definitely say this is a Marvel movie that I'm gonna put into like maybe it's up there. I don't want to rank it yet. It's too early, too recent, but I really really enjoyed it. So other people may have problems with it. I had a few, but nothing crazy. Gut punch reaction out of 10 right now, like my gut reaction, non-official, is like an 8, 8.5. It was that fun to me. Now, moving forward, looking at the Fantastic Four trailers, boy, do I think we're going to have some fun coming up here. That Fantastic Four movie looks like it's going to be special, in my opinion. And so, very excited. I'm a big Fantastic Four fan, so I don't know if I'm big. I'm a Fantastic Four fan. And so I'm really excited about that movie. It was awesome. So let me know in the comments, did you see the Thunderbolts? What did you think about the movie? What were your complaints? What were the things you liked? And as always, may the good Lord bless you and have a good one.